To effectively contact somebody on LinkedIn and send them a message that's going to be most likely to get responses, these are the 3 steps that, in my opinion, you really need to take. If you don't take these 3 steps, you're going to fail. It is absolutely imperative that you, first of all, do not sell a product or service. If you're going to force your product or service down people's throats on LinkedIn, then please just shoot yourself. Shoot yourself in the head, or worse, go and work for a bank. Stop whatever you're doing and go and work for a bank or something, because you really are not suited to LinkedIn. Right. So how do you message people effectively? As I said to you, step 1, don't sell your product or service. Spend time getting to know them. Look at their profile. So take a look at Liam Doolan, for example. Loves design, loves branding, loves social media, spent 7 years working in social media. So you can see that Liam loves social media. So when you message him, say, hey, Liam, I also love social media. I agree with you. Social media is really great, whatever. But connect with him on a level that resonates with him. This is about human-to-human contact. You are a human being, so it's really important that you connect with people also on that same human level. Now have a look at what else Liam has done. Spend a bit of time getting to know him. He's the co-founder of Comb App, but he was also the founder of Habitbox. So say to him, hey, Liam, I see you spent 6 years with Habitbox. What happened to it? Is it still going? Where's the business now? Ask questions like that, which is actually going to be the second point that I want to make. It's not about a call to action. It's about what we call an ask to action. So I know it sounds really strange, don't have a call to action, but when you ask questions and have an ask to action, you're much more likely to get responses. So the first thing is get to know him, get to know Liam, and connect with him on that personal level. Don't sell your product or service. Look here, he actually worked for Peter Pizzeria, overseeing the marketing for a new pizzeria. So when you connect with him and send him a message, say, hey, Liam, wow, you've gone from pizza man to running your own app. That's really impressive. These are the kinds of things you want to do. It's the personal touch. This is what will get people responding. I know you want volumes. I know you want to connect with as many people as possible. I know you want to message as many people as possible. Please don't. Spend time and effort getting to know the individual, and when you message him, do it on a personal level. Your responses will go through the roof. So step 1, be really personal, get to know them, don't sell. Remember, it's not about your product, it's about their pain. Step 2 is the ask to action. Ask a question. So just now in my example over here, ask him what's happening with Habitbox. Ask him how that went. That will prompt to get a response. Responses create a dialogue. Dialogues create relationships, and relationships lead to meetings. Take a look at one I've done here. So I've said to Zach, Zach, you have an incredible suite of clients. Have you found that GDPR has helped your business as local clients look to host locally instead of globally? So the question I'm asking is very relevant to his industry, in this case around GDPR. If you're selling medical equipment, your questions are going to be around the medical side of things. If you're selling stationery, they're going to be around their business and their stationery. Think about their pain. Think about what it is that they are suffering at the moment and ask questions around that specific pain point. Now, the third thing, so to recap, the first step is don't sell, spend time getting to know the individual and message them accordingly, one human being to another. Step 2 is don't have a call to action. I know you think I've lost the plot. I promise you I haven't. It's not about your call to action. It's about an ask to action. So ask questions. And finally, follow up like your life depended on it. That's the third thing. Here's an interesting statistic. Between 30 and 50% of your responses, in other words, you will nearly double your responses by doing effective follow-ups. Now, the beauty about doing your first message really well is that your follow-up only has to be short. And your follow-up should be 3 to 4 weeks after your initial message. So your first message goes out, 3 to 4 weeks later, a quick little follow-up went out. So here's an example. Morning, Zach. Happy New Year. Did you have a good break? Are you back in the office this week? That's all you need to do for a follow-up. Why does it need to be so short? Because you've already spent the time and effort putting together a really personalized message before. They can see the original message in the previous message history. All they have to do is scroll up and they can see everything that you've sent. So they've got that message. So your follow-up only needs to be a short, quick message. and then do another follow-up 3 to 4 weeks after that. Your 3 messages will get a massive response rate if you do it correctly and if you follow these 3 steps. So those are the 3 steps. That's really all you need. What I highly recommend you do, if you really want the highest response rate, is contact those LinkedIn people who've got the highest response rates. This little dashboard here on majestic3.com actually shows you which LinkedIn contacts you should message first. How do they know that? Well, they track who's clicked your website. Have they engaged with your an ebook, or have they engaged with you on with your content on LinkedIn, and you get scored. So I can see this person's opened episode 3 from my email. They visited my website and clicked my ebook. That means I should go to this person first and contact that individual because they already know who I am. So this little dashboard on majestic3.com will really help you decide who you should contact on LinkedIn, and that is going to increase your response rates even more. Good luck, guys. Happy hunting.